Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 132 of the Splashcast Monday Night Raw. We here for the pregame. Y'all know what it is. I'm your co-host, Reggie.
I'm your co-host, Norwood. How you doing, my friend?
You see my hat? That's how I'm doing. I ain't wore this hat. I'm wearing a hat that can't hurt me. The Falcons can hurt me. I don't even wear Georgia right now just because it's basically the off season at this point. Don't nobody nobody care about the Orange Bowl. They talking about Florida State gonna boycott.
I support it. Nobody should go to that game.
Oh man. Oh, you trying to be funny. Yeah, we'll go to yours. With your running back. And then the Hawks out here. Now the Hawks do look good right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But they playing the Nuggets. They've had a rough stretch. But they playing the Nuggets right now. So I hope they can hold this lead. Aaron Gordon is a problem to play without Jalen Johnson, I can tell you that.
Very much so. We really need him to neutralize him. But the offense is offense, and we shall see. But how we doing today, people? Welcome to the Splashcast. Welcome to the pregame. Vibes is here. And the money is funny.
The money, it ain't funny.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it ain't funny. We know what it is.
This is funny business. And as soon as I saw this, I immediately, the only thing, first of all, shout out to AJ, putting the information in the group talking about $10 million a year, whatever it was, or $2 million a year, excuse me. I was confused. I had no clue. Then I start looking, and nope, it's legit. And I know you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, what I'm sure you've already seen because it's probably come to your phone a million times.
Yeah,
Shohei got this money.
So Shohei Ohtani got $700 million. Yes, $700 million over 10 years to sign with the Dodgers. Of course, after taxes, they take 34%. No, they take more than that. He's making $360 million after taxes.
Yeah, it's about half. They just get half of that,
which is wild. I ain't even gonna get into the soapbox of you paying an athlete $700 million, and there's so
you're really paying an athlete and a half. So let's be fair about that. We paying to erase Babe Ruth. Every place that Babe Ruth exists in history, erase it today. Babe Ruth ain't never made $700 million. How about that?
No athlete. Well, I guess LeBron. Well, no athlete under one contract.
No, this is the richest North American sport contract ever. So yeah, erase Babe Ruth.
Hold on. Oh, no. We're not gonna skip past that. Who's paying North American contract? What's the richest sports contract of all time?
Oh no, you know them boys over there with that public wealth fund. Them old boys is throwing it up now. I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about what's his name, though.
Yeah.
Let me hit the screen real quick. There we go.
Them oil boys.
But yeah, so Shohei got $700 million over 10 years, and it said that the Dodgers are in on the number one pitching prospect from Japan as well, and they want to pay him $200 or something million. So they're about to go $1 billion in for two players. But as Norwood said before, shout out to the world. AJ put in a group. Shohei is deferring $680 million, and it will be paid out without interest from 2034 to 2043.
So I have so many different things here. Number one, even if you're not paying any interest on it, $680 million in 10 years is worth more than it is right now. But the other part about this is
depends on inflation.
Also, the point is they get to recoup the money. They don't have to pay for him until they've made the money back already. They said that they think between ticket sales and sponsorship, they're going to make 25% of this back in 2 weeks. That's crazy. And then it's just annuitized at like $70 million a year. So it's still a lot of money, but it's also not And this is,
Said you had a
I
lot
don't
of
have to
points.
pay you
That's
until the
point one.
deal is up.
Yeah. This sound like good jugging to me. Like, this is the legal jug. This is pharmaceutical sales. This is what it is.
So why did he see? We not doing things right over here. That's the reason when the things go left, we not gonna be prepared. This man came over here to this country and created a whole new type of contract. Nobody ever did it. Also, it must be nice and not need your $700 million. Hey, dog, I'll let you hold it. I'll get it from you later. I don't even need it right now. I make enough money and everything else that I just take $2 million from you.
He's basically
That's
making
crazy.
himself. He has built in. If you think about it, he has made the Dodgers a bank. They're a bank.
Yeah.
You are holding my money, and he is basically he's paying taxes right now. The $2 million he's gonna make a year is just to pay the taxes to live in LA or in California, wherever he wants to live. Because then you still have advertisement money, and he still got, y'all forgot, he ain't start here. He started in Japan. So he still got money from over there.
Money. Your money's no good here. How about that? Man. Wow. And I just don't understand how this doesn't end up being a Bobby Bonilla deal. Somehow I feel like there's going to be like a rabbit that jumps out of the hat, and then we're going to see him get paid some type of ungodly check at the end, and it's just not going to be something the Dodgers should have done somehow. I don't know.
Well, the only reason the Bobby Bonilla contract is bad is because they ain't win. If they got an all-star team over there, and if they win 5 championships in 10 years, you going to be like, hey, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Is there a chance that he's Deshaun Watson?
No. Shohei? You think he's Deshaun Watson?
No, but I feel like that's a conversation we should still be like. I don't believe.
I feel like that conversation is born out of hate.
Nah, I'm not. I do. No, I'm not. I don't hate on Showtime for sure.
Showtime. The Dodgers.
No, I don't really hate. You know how I feel. If it's not the Yankees, I don't really hate them. I don't have hate for the Dodgers, and we were never paying it. So congratulations.
Yeah, we knew the Braves. That was all fun and games. Listen, when they said 700, I was like, that's 600 more than we was probably gonna offer.
Yeah, any team that was gonna pay it is gonna be a team that I don't like, but the Yankees are the only team that I don't hate. Now they do say that the Blue Jays is gonna spend close to that, which is crazy.
Well, the Blue Jays just didn't. They don't have nobody else if they do that. And the Yankees, I think, were in. Of course, we all know they were in. All of them were in on Shohei, and they got a consolation prize now. It ain't like they just struck out in free agency. They went and signed Juan Soto to go with Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. Like that ain't.
Yeah, but we saw Aaron Soto with
Juan Soto
with your boy Tatis, and who else do they have? They got one more over there, but I mean, and the Yankees, they already got everybody else anyway. That don't mean you're gonna win. That don't mean. I mean, they between them and the Mets, you can spend a lot of money and still be sorry as hell.
I mean, the Dodgers got to be the outright favorite to win the NL now because of all of that. They got to be. You can't make this sign. You don't sign a $700 million player and you're not the favorite.
I don't care about that. I mean, they weren't better than. I don't think the Showtime makes him better than the Braves. Sorry, especially not this year because all he is a hitter. He's a designated hitter. I don't think that you could add any designated hitter to a team, and then suddenly that they're better than the Braves. Nah,
yeah. I'm sorry, dog. Shohei. Didn't he lead you? You saying adding Shohei isn't gonna make them better than the Braves? He led the league in home runs before he was leading the league in home runs before he got hurt.
That's also a portion that I would assume is somewhat into consideration. I don't think he can play every game, so no, I'm not. I think that he's an excellent addition, but I don't think that I don't consider the Dodgers better than the Braves, and you can, but I feel strongly about us being better than them.
Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani. I forgot the other people's names, but those are the big 3. Is it Bellinger or did they trade him? I think it's Bellinger. They've got a few. They got a nice little lineup over there.
All right, Ronnie, Matt Olson, Sean Murphy, Ozzy Albies. Oh yeah, throw
Austin
Mike
Riley.
Harris in there just because.
Well, you skipped all over.
Spencer Strider.
You must not like Austin Riley because you skip right over him every single time.
I don't not like him, but
he is a beast.
I mean, he is, but you can tell my hierarchy of belief.
Yeah. So
and I really like Matt Olson and Sean Murphy, specifically Matt Olson.
Yeah, Sean Murphy is streaky though. That's why he got benched, if you remember. Yeah, he got benched. So anyway, shout out. The money is money in LA. You said you thought this reminds me of the Nets and Kirilenko deal. If you remember that deal where they paid him $800,000 on the contract, but he was getting paid like $5 million under the table.
Yeah, that was a razzle dazzle for sure. I forgot that dude's name.
They got him all out of there too.
Oh yeah, he'd never stand in this world's NBA. Not a chance.
But keeping it in the pregame, man, in the money, Coco Gauff went from
Boogeyman ain't in there.
Coco Gauff went from the next great thing to having to get over the hump to now that she's won Wimbledon, and she is now the highest paid female athlete, earning $23 million in 2023 between her winnings and her advertisements. This is just winnings and endorsements. She earned $23 million.
Yeah,
she's only 19.
That's the real thing. I'm the highest paid female athlete. Now it is make the money. Number one, make the money. Congratulations. And that much money at 19 is also ungodly. But congratulations. Secure the bag, man. Happy for you.
I think this comes with a lot of pressure because she is now, they have been looking, and I mean us, tennis, women's tennis, the African American community has been looking for the next Venus and or Serena.
I think tennis has been looking for another star. Tennis needs a star. I mean, sure, African Americans.
Yeah, but that's not my point. My point is she is a young black woman. She is in the mold of Venus and Serena. All of them started at 15. Well, they started younger, but she became pro at 15. It's just Serena and Venus just dominated from like 16 years old and on, where she took a little bit of time. And now that she's 19, she is going to be positioned and looked at as the next great phenom. And I said the black community because, of course, she's black. And she's, the last two dominant players that we've had in tennis have been black women. And when I say I don't mean winners. There's a lot of tennis winners. But dominant?
Yeah.
We've never seen anything like the
what happened to your girl who had the kid? I can't think of her name right now.
White or black?
Black. The one that's with Corday.
Oh, Naomi Osaka?
Yep, that's it.
Well, she has her own struggles with being in the media, and she's not the media darling that it seems Coco Gauff, they're trying to position.
I mean, that's a whole different thing as being an athlete and being an entertainer.
Yeah, Osaka is more outspoken, where Coco, we haven't really heard her opinion on anything. Not saying that's good or bad. I'm just telling you the difference of why I think Coco is going to be elevated to that pinnacle of endorsement.
She's a more sellable star.
Yeah. Her brand is easier to digest amongst other cultures. Woo, that's a line right there.
Boy, that is cold for racism.
So shout out to Coco Gauff, man. She won the U.S. Open. She said, "Call me champion," and she kind of grew up before our eyes at the U.S. Open. So now she's stepping into not only being the best star, but I think she's also stepping into the eyes of a lot of people of like womanhood and like being like that. So shout out to her, man. So from one end of the spectrum, you got a lot of money, a lot of history. Other end of the spectrum, you still got a lot of money and a lot of history for
still
those.
Money now.
Oh yeah, and Kev said, shout out to the world. Kev said Naomi's coming back next year, which would be fun.
Oh, you're right.
That would be fun.
Right.
But let's get the Juug season. The other end, former Jaguars employee, and for those we don't have the headline all the way there, but former Jaguar employee is accused of stealing $22 million. He was the manager of financial planning and analysis. Wow. And allegedly exploited the team's virtual credit card program to purchase. Get this. He purchased on a credit card.
Swipe.
Big a condo.
Swipe. I love it.
A Tesla Model 3, a Nissan pickup truck, and a $95,000 watch. The condo and the Tesla and the pickup truck, you may have been able to talk through that. Like, no, I needed to do this. I needed to do that. Whatever. Because at the end of the day, that may be a tax write-off. $95,000 watch, sir. That's stimulus check fraud all over again.
There's something stupid here. Something real stupid here. All right, because you got to think about it. $22 million, right? $22 million, you bought a Tesla? Like, a Tesla's a cool car, let's be very clear. Cool enough. Mm-hmm. But also just a pretty... Your cars and your watch don't make sense. This is the reason you're stupid enough to put this on a credit card. Because what? Tesla, even one of the expensive ones, probably run you maybe 70, 80, 90 tops if you get it fitted. Nissan truck, cap out right around probably 70, 82. You bought a $95,000 car, you driving in a $70,000. I mean, you bought a $95,000 watch and you got a $70,000 car?
I'm okay with that. You being discreet about the $70,000 car. You could, like I said, you could talk that up. The $95,000 watch just at that point.
You're not that's the Frank Lucas fur coat. What are you talking about?
You know what this means to me? If he's this smart to be able to steal, because to be able to steal $22 million, to steal $22 million, to steal $22 million without anybody knowing, no matter what your position is in an organization, if you buy a $95,000 watch, that means you've already hidden 17, 10, 12, 13. They never gonna see that money back from him. He'll do his time. Whatever. Or he'll never find him, one or the other.
No, I was gonna say he might be cool. I was going to say the watch is an appreciating asset, honestly. So maybe it's a solid investment. But if you bought that watch, they're going to get that watch back from you. They're going to get that watch back. Yeah. That you ain't making that watch disappear. That watch comes with all the tracking information in the world. You probably have, I would assume that you would have to have it insured and appraised. Yeah, that ain't that. You got to take that back to them. But that's what you get for being stupid.
But we're going to follow this, though, because I want to see how much time he gets.
From your job?
Well, no. But I'm interested to see how much time he get. Because if he get 5 years.
He work? You imagine if you wasn't working hard and you stole $22 million.
And you only get.
They're just shamming.
And you get what? 5 years? What if he gets 5 years? 5 years. Let's say he gets 5 years. Right?
All I got is a $17 billion.
If they don't get the money back, he'd be like, the money's gone. And they give him, 5 years for stealing $22 million. They get the watch back and the Tesla and the truck and the condo, which is all valued at probably $1 million. So let's say they get, and he goes to jail for $20 million that he made disappear. He gets 5 years. That's 4 years. That's 4 years, $5 million a year.
Now you're in the streets like Claude and Ray when they broke out. Boy, I'm going to tell you.
Sound like, hey, man. Sound like an investment.
Juug season, baby. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Yeah,
sometimes you got to get it how you live.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, boy. Will Levis look like is coming back down to earth. And yes, Sneaky, that pick six was awful. But let's move on, man. Let's move on to some history. 15-year-old prodigy from Texas makes history as the youngest African-American junior golf champion. Shyla Brown, 15 from McKinney, Texas, is making history as the youngest African-American junior golf champion selected to compete in the prestigious Southwest Airlines Showcase at Cedar Crest. She's been playing since she was 8 and has been an avid golfer, and now she's the top-ranked junior golfer. Moreover, she has secured a spot in the 2023 American Junior Golf All-Star team, making her the second African-American to achieve this distinction. So shout out to Miss Shyla Brown.
I have a different take. Y'all should stop letting black people do stuff. Because every time black people do stuff, they be just the best. How you 15 years old, prodigy, Coco Golf, the highest paid tennis player ever. It's some Russians got to be mad. They've been playing golf since they was walked out of the womb. Coco got that. Now y'all done let black people play quarterback. All of the quarterback. now you gotta be Drake May in this world. You gotta be Mac Jones or Daniel Jones or Zachary Taylor Thomas Jones. Yeah. Don't let black people do stuff because they just steal it and never give it back.
Hey man, I'm happy for it. Do your thing.
And we would have got away with it if not for those meddling black children.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty dope, man. I'm happy for her. Applause to her. And then moving on, there is also the first black coach to ever win a Major League Soccer championship.
I tell y'all, don't let them do nothing.
Wilfried Nancy, who has ties to Senegal, France, Cape Verde, and Guadeloupe, made history as the first black head coach to lead his team to an MLS Cup, North America's most coveted soccer prize. The Afro Ballers are dominating in all leagues. The Afro Ballers.
Y'all.
If we gonna be black, let's be blackety black.
Let's do not let them do stuff, because then they're gonna take y'all stuff. Then y'all gonna have to get them tiki torches out, and y'all be right this time, because the white quarterbacks of the world are falling off day by day. Y'all gonna pay for this.
You starting to go get a lot of white athletes.
Man.
Starting to get a lot of white athletes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
But shout out to
Daniels, Michael Penix Jr., Caleb Williams. Woo, boy, it's a new dawn. It's a new day.
They said all that's left is pickleball. Wilfried Nancy, but Wilfried Nancy, shout out to him, man. Applause to him and Shyla Brown as well, man, because the fact that they pulled this off is pretty dope. So this is
congratulations. All jokes aside, I mean, the MLS ain't been around that long. Let's be real here. And for us to get a champion, congratulations. And go ahead, give him one of them other jobs then. I want everybody to get the Dion treatment now. Make him the coach of Arsenal. Send him right to the front. Here we get all black people the Dion treatment going forward. I think that he should be able to Real Madrid. I'm gonna start naming out things that people know that I think, yeah, give him that job.
Sneaky said they stole our history anyway. This just reclamation.
Fair enough.
Hey man,
swap ain't a swindle. Even swap ain't a swindle.
Have you seen on ESPN Ocho, the Power Slap Network?
Yeah, I have. I sure
have y'all seen where there's a whole sport where they just slap the hell out of each other?
You know why I love that sport? Because it makes me want to go to work every day. Well, I do not want to have to earn my money like this.
Bruh,
somebody slap your brain out? No.
And I get this. Let's watch this real quick. And for those that's listening, we are watching somebody slapping the power slap competition. I guess y'all can see who won.
You need a shirt that says "Power Slap," heavy on the slap. Boy, I watch this every day. It just brings me joy. You know, I'm good going by this job and see what these people need from me, because I could have to earn my living.
There it is. Bow! Woo! He hit his head on the.
That's the reason. Hold on. Okay, so a couple things here that I really enjoyed. Number one, he slapped the pure D shit out of this man. Slapped the life out of him. After the slap, there it is right there. His head hit that desk. or whatever that little small thing. You know how the arm wrestling people had a thing with their elbow? Well, that's where they make the power slap people stand. And he hit his head on that after that man hit him. Then he hit the floor. That's 3 strikes and you out, my boy.
The reason I don't like this, I wouldn't want to play it because, like, what you gonna do? Like, he slapped you so hard that you blacked out, hit your head on the ground, then hit the floor, and then he grabbed his nuts on camera, and it's now viral.
Did the nut double pump now? Pump now after. And you can't say nothing to you because he just slapped the full reset on you, dog. What are you talking about? You gotta respect that man when you're saying.
So, like, there's nothing that you can really do with that. And there's a lot of ways to make a living. That is not it for me.
I don't know how many times your brain can do that, but I'm gonna tell you, their hard reset is not good. Yeah, Tyreek don't have no socks on tonight either.
Yeah, he does. And he hurt. Oh, he real hurt. Oh, Tyreek is real hurt. He's trying to get up, and they're not gonna let him get up. Anyway, we had one more video, but it's slowing down the bandwidth, so we're not gonna play it. Basically, DK Metcalf. Ooh, ankle, leg. Ooh, that's ugly. That's ugly. Tyreek Hill. That's ugly.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so son of DK. So DK has started this thing where he does sign language after he scores. And a wrestler in high school basically signed standing on business as he pinned somebody down. So that was pretty funny. But
hey, let's go ahead and leave standing on business in right where it is. Don't bring let's not bring standing on business into 2024. Leave you stand on 2023, and after that, stand on something new.
It was a joke before. It was a joke, wasn't it? That was Drewski.
Now,
it was a Drewski joke.
But I'm saying now, just leave it there. Just leave it there forever and ever and ever and ever.
Standing on business. No, you standing on business. Standing on business. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to take 30 seconds, man. We come to the end of the pregame. You know what it is when we come to our Monday Night Raw edition. We talk about our HBCU news around the culture, football, and basketball as well. This is the pregame. The main story was $700 million for Shohei Ohtani.
$680 million in 10 years. You got fucked out.
No taxes. No, with no now and he agreed and said that y'all don't gotta pay no.
I need cash.
Y'all not gonna pay. He don't gotta pay no interest. So it's just they just holding 680.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's what it is.
I need to be that rich. I have to. I gotta find a way that I'm like, hey, y'all just hold that 680. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. When I need it, I'll come get it from y'all in a decade. Boy, that's gonna be a bag.
I can't even fathom how rich that is to say I don't need $680 million.
That's all right. And by the time that I come pick up my money, I'm gonna build a small bank to put that money. I'll be jumping in that shit like Scrooge McDuck. I'm gonna get up every day, get butt naked, and jump in that money.
By the time
what you doing today, Chris?
You probably be able to buy a country. You probably be able to buy a country at that point. By the time he get that money, all this destabilization.
Epstein Island be on consignment by then.
All right, y'all. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Episode 132 of the Splashcast. Atlanta, the Hidden Leaf Village. Oh, I would have done that too.
I'm not attached to the name Atlanta. That could go.
$700 million. I'm sure he could buy a new name.
Don't even know what Atlanta stands for. Okay.
Nobody care. All these names over here.
Atlanta probably need a new name. Then they probably get some. No, let's get out of there.
We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Episode 132. Love y'all.